not showing up.
There we go.
Yeah, there it is.
Press start.
I have no idea what that's about.
Okay.
So, is everything looking good?
Right.
We are back.
Yeah, I think so.
So
We're back.
After a little bit of technical difficulty, we are back. And Anri has a chance to redeem herself.
Go on, then. Do it. Do it. Do it now. Come on.
Not going to be a big redemption, but there's going to be some redemption.
Anri's sprite is so much better.
Yeah.
So much better than...
I mean, we've got some other sprites to turn up as well.
True.
So, let's see if we can get Kakichi some XP.
Apple saying that she loves that accent. It's got to be said that the whole like Arnold Schwarzenegger thing. Apparently, from anyone who's from Germany or Austria, will know that his accent is actually like the farmer's accent. It's like incredibly common sounding, which I think is hilarious. Like, whenever anyone talks about, like, German or... well, maybe not German, but more Austrian accents, they always think of Arnold Schwarzenegger talking that way. And it's got to be embarrassing, hasn't it? For, like, an entire nation. The fact that everyone thinks that they talk like farmers.
I mean, I can think of another famous Austrian that they probably wouldn't like to be...
that's true, but... You know, I mean... Yeah, that's true, that is different.
Sorry, just laughing.
Holy moly! What was that?
Just low hit him.
Oh my god.
I just like the sort of really...
Huh? Well, just like, he just like goes, wanders up and just like...
He didn't even do that.
He just him.
He just tapped him as well. That was the funny thing, is the animation's like...
Power of Thanos!
Like, you know, he just knighted them all to one... I bless you, my child.
Yes. I am bored of you now.
Katanas. So I guess we found the new frontline unit there.
I guess so. Flipping heck. Came in with the hands. Saying Austin, yes, pretty much. He absolutely walloped him good.
Thwack.
Yeah.
Low now confirmed whack-a-mole champion of the world.
I mean, he might as well be Saitama at this point.
Oh yeah, he needs healing.
Yes.
Yeah.
We know what happens if he doesn't get healed.
I suddenly, when I went, Bowie needs, he needs healing, I suddenly got the whole, Lisa needs braces thing just start.
Oh, no.
Max needs healing.
Yeah.
Healer time. Max needs healing. Healer time. But yeah. Oh, randomly, I don't know if people saw me having a quick slurp of my drink a second ago, to stop my irritated throat from drying up. The Sunday before the great throat burning of 2021, I visited my girlfriend up where she lives in Barrow, or near Barrow.
Power play, Gareth telling us that he has a girlfriend.
Yep. And she introduced me to a place called The Milk Hut, where one of the local farmers has put in a vending machine that is attached to the cow's milking vat that you can get fresh milk, milkshakes from, and also these gigantic milk bottles.
That's a whiskey bottle, surely.
No.
But the flat top, though.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
It's
Okay.
kind of, I've not got the best fluid in it in water, but that's a litre-sized...
The best fluid. What alternatives, Gareth, could you put into that bottle?
Lemonade.
This is family-friendly. This is family-friendly streaming.
It could have had the... Well, actually, I didn't have chocolate milk in it. So they do 4 milkshakes a day. You've got the 3 classics, banana, chocolate, and strawberry. And then... there's a special of the day, and I got the special of the day, which, when I went, was Kinder Bueno flavor, so like hazelnut and chocolate flavor, and it was awesome. Apparently, all the police ended up at the milk hut because all the local teenagers have now decided it's the new hot space to be where she lives. So instead of them hanging out and instead of them all out drinking beer in bus shelters like we potentially would have done as teenagers, it's
Gareth,
like
don't use the spell. Don't.
What? Just punch one of them.
Two of them are on 1 health. Remember what happened last time when you ran out of spell MP?
MP.
Not that one. He's on 3.
Hang on. So it's these two.
It's the center.
And that one's on. That's the one on 3. It's fine. He's dead anyway.
Never mind.
I asphyxiated him.
Okay.
Yeah, in the UK, Katona's banana. I always, if you ever find a brand of milkshake, the 3 flavors that brand will do are always chocolate, banana, and strawberry.
Yep.
I'm
the
assuming
3 from McDonald's.
Yeah. I'm imagining that Katonis is assuming that vanilla would be one of the basic flavors.
It is now, but I wonder if in America or wherever Katonis is from, the FDA doesn't approve the banana flavor, because there is some instances of that. So
yeah. Well, it's like a lot of the banana flavorings based on a breed of banana that doesn't exist anymore as well.
Oh, okay. By the way, anyone else see? I know I should have made this connection a lot earlier, but Kokichi's like air thing that his equipment. It looks an awful lot like the in Final Fantasy VIII when you fight the other Garden. There's a bunch of guys who similar to that. You end up fighting on one as Squall.
To answer Sinning Saint, so your local teenage hooligans are going to shake shops? What is this, the 1950s? But it's not even a shop. It's a vending machine that he's rigged up. And the bit that's really funny is the farmer, he's like, because it's new, you like just see him like aimlessly like wandering around to see who's there and making sure it's all working. Like, it's kind of sweet how protective he is of the whole endeavor. But then I'm assuming it's cost him a lot of money to rig this whole thing up as well.
I was going to say, like, the kids are probably just there for the fact that it's a vending machine for milkshakes. I mean, to be honest, I would be there for that. That's pretty cool. That's like a Coke. What's the Coke machine that does all the different flavors?
Right.
Is it like a Coke?
I know what you mean.
Freedom machine or something? Freestyle. It's a freestyle machine, but actually good. It actually has decent things in it, rather than just like flat Fanta.
I can agree with you on that. Like the thing that got me is like a load of people have not thought about this being fresh because it's fresh milk. It's fresh from the cows.
Oh yeah, I mean,
like it goes through a pasteurizer.
You stick the thing in the udders, and they sprinkle the black banana milk out of them. That's how that works, right?
Yeah, exactly like that.
Yeah. I get you.
It does actually go from the vat through a pasteurizing system. So it's not like when I was a kid. In the UK, you can't get this. I don't know if anyone else... Sorry, people just saying in chat that they're having audio issues. But I've suddenly noticed that something's happened with my PC, and it's gone from being like 42% and dropped down to 28%. So...
Okay.
Let's see where we can move people to. I need to heal.
Yeah, please let us know in the chat if you're having any issues with hearing us or seeing us. So, thank you to everybody making sure that we're running a tight ship here, making sure everything's going okay.
Yeah. No, as I said in the last video, especially when Papal, because Papal after a little bit was like no-ish on my part. Papal was like, oh, for some people in chat, Papal's been here for quite some time with us through our adventures. And we wouldn't do this if you guys weren't joining in. And it's really good to see chat having so many people in as well. So, you know.
No, I do this without anybody.
Yeah.
Screw you all. Nah, sod you.
I mean, John preferred it when he did all of this without me.
No, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
No takesies, backsies. So, you know... How dead does this get Xylo?
You're just throwing Xylo straight in there, right?
Yeah. Yep.
I find it odd that he does like so much damage to those. I get that there's a difference in defense and everything.
His attack went up by 5.
That's good. He needs it. I just find it funny that there's such a difference in the level of actual attack. That goes on.
Maybe I need to take him to the milk hut that I went to so that he got up.
You need to leave him at the Pokemon Crush.
Yeah. Or to go to the milk hut to get him that sweet, nutritious, fresh milk to build up his bones and make him all big and strong.
Yeah. Take him to the the Pokemon milk tank.
Yeah, the milk tank.
It's very weird.
The cow with 6 udders. The Master Mages got scared apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I do that, it still gives him... If Domingo gets a turn, it gives Domingo a chance to...
Nice. Get wrecked.
Do a cross attack using the healer. Have Max use the Sword of Light.
Keeps him safe.
Yeah, apparently in chat are all telling me we should be leveling up Bowie, which would be great. I'd do that.
This is the wrong game, my friend. Yeah. Wrong game.
Max/Grumps.
There you go. I like the way Captain Krill said that it keeps him safe. Like he's using it as a nightlight before he goes to bed. This will be our first time seeing the.
It's the second time.
How is he somehow smaller?
Yeah, just because
he's smaller than the last.
Is a lean, mean killing machine because everyone he's hit so far, I think he's killed.
Yeah, I get that. That is impressive, but his physical frame is smaller than it was before.
Lean, mean fighting machine, Joe.
Sure, okay.
I mean, we're slowly getting this Xylo leveled up. See, there we go, John. Svelte. What a great word.
Wait. He did... No. The last attack that he used did 21 damage, and then he got an attack bump of 5. Where the heck is the 5 gone if he's doing the same amount of damage?
Don't look at me.
I can't be the only one thinking that, surely.
Domingo's attack went up as well. And his speed by 4. Apparently Domingo's just leveled up in every damage. I now want a Sword of Light, Nightlight. I mean, that lightsabers?
Apparently it's the RNG. So
that sweet, sweet RNG, eh?
Damn.
Yeah. Right, this is fine.
The RNG screwed you over there. Like, he should have one-shot that guy, and then he would have been dead instead of dealing damage.
I think we may lose...
Is anyone in trouble here?
I think Lyle. Did we lose Lyle?
Lyle is dead? No, Lyle's on the other side. It's someone else. Arthur. Arthur survives. Yeah. It's all good. I mean, a lightsaber nightlight is probably not a bad idea.
I mean, it worked for Anakin. It stopped him having those scary children all around him.
I was going to say something else, but that's too good. Yeah. I'm going to say it anyway. I mean, like, can you imagine if you had that as a nightlight, as an adult, and then somebody, like, you know, jumps into your bedroom trying to steal your stuff? I think that would make them pause and think for a moment if you came at them with a lightsaber.
I mean, it depends on if you're asleep, how are they coming at you with the lightsaber?
No, you're coming at them. You're attacking the burglar with the lightsaber. You've got to think that if you're an intruder in someone's house and they come at you with a lightsaber that looks realistic, you've got to be thinking, wait a minute, is that actually real or is it fake?
I'm trying to remember who the comedian was, and he commented that someone broke into his house and he was like a big 15-stone guy. Someone will have to do the maths for our American friends. But he was a big guy, and he said... So someone come
15
running...
stone's about 210 pounds, by the way.
He was like, someone come running into my house, and I charge at them naked to try and scare them off, and their response was to stand and laugh at me and told me I should get into shape.
Dude, that's harsh. Not only like are you like
he's robbing you twice. He's robbing your house and he's robbing you emotionally.
Yeah. He's infiltrating your presence in all manner of that phrase. Like that's terrible. That.
Yeah.
God.
He was like, there I was hoping I was instilling some fear into him, and it's like, nah, get fit, mate.
Get fit. Yeah.
Put down the pies.
That's harsh. Yeah. I've got to say I'm a lot heavier than that, but hey.
I have no idea.
No lightsabers. Star Wars has been hurting me since the 1990s now. Me too, by the way. It's a relationship that's gone bad. Sure, I can watch the originals and remember the good times, but it hurts knowing the pain that will come.
Yep. I mean...
Yeah. I mean, everyone seems to say that The Mandalorian's good. I watched, like, the first episode of that.
I was bored.
And it was...
I was bored of the first episode of Mandalorian. Sorry, guys.
Really? Wow, okay.
Then again, maybe it was a case of I wasn't giving it a fair shake of the stick due to the, the damage that it left me with.
Yeah. So, because like Shang-Chi's been on and I've wanted to watch it, my wife and I were looking for things to watch, on Sunday.
Yeah.
Was that yesterday? That was yesterday, wasn't it? And we started watching Rush Hour because I said, like, Rush Hour is. I think it's a good film. I think it's widely accepted as not Jackie Chan's best film, but his most commercially acceptable films. Right. It's easiest for non-fans of Jackie Chan to watch.
Right.
And we got about half an hour into it, and it's not the fastest starting movie. Like, let's put it this way.
Can I just interrupt you for 2 seconds? Austin has said that Rogue One is the only Star Wars movie that he truly hates. Rogue One is the only Star Wars movie that, since the original trilogy, is worth talking about.
I'm with Gareth on this one, Austin. I'm sorry. But yeah, we got about like half an hour into Rush Hour, and I look over. I'm enjoying the film, by the way. I like Chris Tucker hasn't done anything for ages. I looked at his IMDb after we were watching the film, and I noticed about half an hour in that my wife's just there on her phone, just like doing this. She's just texting her friends. I'm just like, are you not enjoying the film? Like, would you like us to watch something else? I think we're only half an hour into it. It's okay. And she's like, no, I'm watching it. I'm like, oh yeah. Because we've been married for quite a while now. I won't accept any of that BS. so like half an hour in, she's on the phone. I'm like, oh yeah, what happened in the last 5 minutes? And she's like, Chris Tucker was talking to Jackie Chan. Yeah, they do a lot of that. What else? And she totally just had to go, yeah, I've been on my phone. I'm sorry. I'm like, no, it's fine. So we stopped watching that. And later on, I just like came into here and started watching it on my second monitor. And she came in and went, well, aren't we supposed to be watching that? I'm like, I was watching that. You don't remember what was going on in the last 5 minutes. I watched the rest
Can I ask, were you there with the popcorn and the only salt was provided by your own tears?
I mean, look, my wife and I like different things.
How dare you?
There are definitely some things that we share, but taste in movies is not one of them. I mean, she likes watching, things like West Side Story and musicals and stuff like that. I'm not about that.
One of my friends, years and years ago, she was determined to make me like musicals, and all it seemingly did was like...
to double down. You double down on your hatred.
Yeah, it's like...
Yeah.
I was like, look, I appreciate the attempt at a cultural exchange that you went for here, but it's a no from me.
Yeah. All right, let me give you another example, okay? I got my wife to watch Aliens. I think we might have mentioned this.
We've spoken about this before.
Yeah, and at the end of the movie, she went, "It's okay." I'm like, "It's not okay. It's not okay that you're okay with it. It's like one of the best action movies of all time." Like when you think about like what it did for the Alien franchise, that's up for debate. But the way that it handles its characters and the setting and everything, and then you remember that like it was made on a shoestring budget. Like that movie is fantastic. It's jaw-dropping how good that movie is.
What I find interesting, just reading chat, is Austin going, "Oh, the bit that's not so very interesting about Rogue One is it's a story about a story we already know about, and it's like the inventor of blue milk in the original trilogy, making a film about the inventor of blue milk in the original trilogy.
Blue milk.
The thing is, though, is it's more about the story of the human interaction of those people who sacrifice themselves, rather than necessarily like, oh, here's a new shiny toy to play with. It's more about the human interaction and the character interactions of the sacrifices made to get up to where we start the Star Wars trilogies from.
Here's a question for you, though, Gareth. How many Bothans died? How many Bothans died in that movie? Anyone?
When you say Bothans, all I think of is the English cricketer Ian Botham.
No, Bothan. Bothans. Bothan.
That's
how many
million
Bothans died for that?
Oh, what for the
Return of the
Rebel
Jedi.
plans?
Shush, Captain Krill. I'm making a good point here. How dare you, with your logic, intercede me? But yeah, you're right. It is Return of the Jedi.
Yeah,
yeah, you're not wrong. But they did retcon that, because there is a game called Dark Force or Dark Forces. That actually the introductory mission is you getting the Death Star plans. So they totally retcon that.
Yeah.
I mean, Kyle Katarn is the one that gets those Death Star plans. It's not whatever her name is.
It's completely.
Yeah, I'm failing on that too.
You're
making short work of this, by the way. You're getting through this very quickly.
Yeah. So I was gonna comment before we started this. You know, the last time I died and we came back, it took us about 10 minutes to do that whole map again.
Yeah.
In my punishment rage.
Katona's making a very good point, by the way. Hey, look! Ever since Grumps put on the Sword of Light, he hasn't been critted by Bolt. Wait a minute, Lo has no MP already.
Yeah, he's been on heavy heal duty from
no
earlier
kidding.
on. Let's see how Kokichi stacks up this time. He's probably dead. 21.
Ouch.
Blackjack.
Yep.
I feel you might be better served killing off this guy.
Aren't you in range of Bolt now?
Yes. I'm
Well,
also
I only did 1 damage.
That was the bit I was disappointed at.
Me too. That's terrible. I mean, considering like he was one-shotting everything else. I was gonna say, would it not behoove you to use like a spell? Do you think she's gonna one-hit this guy?
No. Oh.
A deadly attack of 6.
That's irritating.
I agree with Austin here, saying that the Dullahans feel a little bit out of place at this point in the game. I agree. But I would maybe say that they're one of the reasons this feels like a more difficult fight than it should be. I don't know.
Why? Because they're a little bit tankier.
It's harder to deal damage on them.
Yeah. Oh, I completely forgot about those 2 Dullahans there as well. If I'd have known, I would have bolted.
Ooh!
Oof
level. Squeezy bum time.
Oof level. Big oof.
Yeah.
Right. Let's see.
That's where you're going with that. Okay.
I'm sort of trying to... There we go. Wow, a whole speed 3
increase. Fantastic.
Yeah, let's finish this guy off. And then we can maybe start...
Oh.
No dodge. we don't do enemy dodges in this stream tonight. Apart from like the 6 that have happened already.
Yep. Is that really the best place for Henry?
I mean, it's a place for Henry.
That puts everybody in range of Bolt.
No, it doesn't.
I mean, we get to put like Katonis's theory to the test now, because
it doesn't put them in Bolt. It doesn't put them in Bolt, John, because she's got a range of 2. And she can't do...
You've got a range of 2.
She's got a range of 2.
Yeah. Katona's is right. Yeah. She should be out of bolt range. Thanks for making that clear, Katonas.
Yeah. She's not, because it's a range of 2.
I guess we'll find out, won't we?
This could be problematic, though.
Ooh.
What? I was waiting for my luck of the last time something like this happened. And what happened last time? I got doubled. What's he firing at him? Just potatoes.
Oh, can Chris save the day?
Like last time.
I don't know. Because he did 21 damage to him. That's not 21, that's 18.
Oh, we were wrong. Apparently it has ridiculous range. I mean...
Oh, you got away with that. Oh my god.
That's one way of describing it.
No, attack the Dolhan. Yeah.
This is going to turn into a slap fight now.
No, it hasn't, because you've saved Domingo's MP. Remember?
Yeah, but he...
Somebody told you to make good options, good choices with Domingo there. And you're still going to be able to deal good damage.
Right.
Yeah. So glad you put Tau there.
Yeah.
Go on, Zara, do more than 1, please.
He did 8.
Hey.
It was
8 is good. 8 is alright.
Right, well, it's time to offer up one of the sacrificial lambs.
Yeah.
I'm unsure which of these is going to be better.
I mean, you probably need to use Blaze now, because otherwise you'll only get 1 more cast.
Does Pele have... Oh, it's Arthur who's got the other one.
Captain Krill.
Captain Krill's obsession with... Right.
Run away. Run away! No, don't... No.
I'm trying to think of the size, because if he goes into the corner, she can't reach Lyle. I mean, my safest
yeah,
place...
Yeah, just do that. Just do that. Just do that for this turn.
That's just
then...
Cure. That's Ball. Stay.
Yeah, drop the Sword of Light. That's what you need to do.
Yeah, exactly that. Nothing else. Use item. No. Magic it is. So, should we see if Blaze is any more effective?
Yeah, do it. Do it.
Oh, it's the same thing as Healing Rain. Oh, I should have used that then. For some reason, I keep thinking it's like... Because you get it so early on, I actually think it's much worse than that.
I mean, does Lo have a healing herb?
Nope. He has the
What
Holy
about the
Staff.
Blood of Life?
Let's find out. Use. Seems like the most apt character to use it on.
Yep.
AO is HP grew by 1.
I mean, that's not the worst thing. He did something
productive,
positive, I guess.
Lyle out there with his pea shooter.
It's like halfway through he ran out of normal bullets, so he just rammed it full of Nerf gun like stuff.
It's just full of Nerf bullets.
Yeah, it's just full of like little plastic rounds. He's using his non-lethals.
Just the rubber bullets.
Yeah.
She healed virtually to full after that.
Yep. To be fair though, you're not attacking with Guntz yet.
Yeah.
Guntz is like your heavy hitter, isn't he? So
yeah. Domingo's nearly at level 20 though.
That's good. D-Soul. Somebody mentioned D-Soul earlier on, saying that's a good spell in this case.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Here we are, just throwing everything. If I had a kitchen sink, I'd be throwing that as well. Who survives? Not many.
So, Sinning saying taking bets now. It's so weird, like, the last few of these streams that we've done, we haven't had any issues at all.
So here you go, the Tears of Robert Smith.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
It took extra time on low. I was like, is it not going to work on him?
Right.
Go on, get Gunts in there.
Because Pele doesn't have the range. So let's... I'm sort of trying to see if I can have, like, a counter charge available to me.
Right.
That's my aim.
I'm not sure if you've got enough people to be, I wouldn't say wasting, but doing that with. I don't know. You should. Oh, I was gonna say you don't just want to use a spell on her instead.
I think attacks are slightly more effective against her generally. She's kind of like
that did 4.
Yeah, but then I think Blaze.
I'm pretty sure the spell did like 7 though. Putting Lyle there stops Pele from attacking.
Well, Pele doesn't have a thing, but I've just remembered what Pele does have. Because Pele's got both of the rings, hasn't he? Use... Who picked up the white ring? Was it Chester?
Chester? Which game are we playing?
Not Chester, sorry, Arthur.
Okay.
So I can get 4 3s/1s out of this.
Man, that really is struggling to deal damage, isn't it?
Yep. And for...
She's attacking Domingo. That's good.
That's fine. You attack my carrier bag laden octopus.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, you need to get Gunts in there. Yeah, I wouldn't have put him there, though, because...
No, why am I using that? Wrong side of the screen.
Yeah. Austin saying, probably Chester. Unfortunately, he took it to Grants.
Yeah. There we go. That did a whole whopping 7.
Hey, it's something.
We're chipping away.
Mm-hmm.
Through the potato attacks and my potato internet, we're chipping away. Item. Use item. So, which is the evil rings do all... right?
Was it Bolt 3?
There we go.
That looks right. Yeah. Surprise. So what's the deal with the rings in this game? If you use them too many times, did they break like in Shining Force 2? Or can you just use them ad nauseum, and as long as you don't equip them, you won't get cursed?
I think you can use them fairly ad nauseum. There you go. Freeze 3 was the same as throwing the power spear.
Okay. It's only saying, yeah, they can break. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, otherwise you just like have the ring just hanging around like it's the ring of power and just using it when you need to without any repercussions.
I mean, currently I'm hoping that this game doesn't have any repercussions.
You know what you really should do? You should move Xylo out the way and get Low in there to just hit her.
Oh,
you would just one-shot her. It'd be no contest.
Yeah. I like how she's not had a turn, but she just gained HP.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Omniwa.
Omniwa. Moshinde.
Nani? Right. Now, don't do it the Alex special and have a double turn. Still at 29. That's a good thing.
I would have moved Xylo out the way at this point.
I like how there's like some level of diminishing returns happening with this. So... No! Oh, I nearly pressed it. I nearly pressed it. Oh. The level of panic was real. I didn't want to aggress. But yeah,
we're getting close.
Right, it's an item, Gareth. For all items, use the items.
Use the item, Gareth.
Use the item provided to solve the following puzzle. But
smoke rises. Just like Gareth's laptop.
I will have you...
Can Arthur do this? Can Arthur... Why are you using an attack you can miss with?
Because he won't miss, John.
That would have been great if he had missed. There we go, guys. GG.
We did it.
Yeah, he did do it.
It's you're up.
Though you can take my sword, you will never stop Dark Soul. Dark Dragon will be set free.
I'm just enjoying Domingo looking like a hat for that boss-ass throne.
Oh, yeah. He got game now, hasn't he? Flipping heck.
Yeah. Or Wilgrim stops Dark Soul and save all of Rune from the ultimate evil. The Shining Force hurries on to prompt. Right. Chapter 6
if this is the
over.
ultimate evil, is the evil in Shining Force 2 a lesser evil? Or is that a more evil evil?
The evilest evil. So, the Shining Force quickly reached Prompt, hoping that they had come in time. That's what she said. Now, before we continue this powerful adventure and another amazing win...
More moments later.
So, let's talk to this barbarian friend. I remember watching Alex in our Discord doing a test for one of his mods and seeing his save state file being like, welcome to save state 200.
It's this guy again.
Yeah, it's broken in his legs.
Broken leg, man.
Yeah. Yep. Is this really Prompt? The people seem a little, well, dense, don't they?
Wow, that's not very nice.
Right. This sign looks interesting, unlike none of the signs we've seen before. School zone, please be quiet. I'm sure somewhere there is 2 signs that we need to read in between.
Oh, yeah? Is it
It's
that?
this.
So what happens? Nothing is unusual.
Right. I want to look up how to get Musashi. Is there someone I need to talk to? Because I'm sure it's that sign on the wall. Got to do it after the tower, I think. Dark Dragon, who cares? Let's talk about food, baby.
That's me. That's me.
I'm sure that's the sign, though, right?
That's what Austin says.
You might want to read that sign later. Have they posted the lunch menu yet? I can't wait. Ancients, who are they? Group of minstrels?
Man, I could totally go for some minstrels right now.
You would. I will tell you one thing. I don't think since I burnt my throat I've ever drank so much water. Shining Path. Maybe the king knows about it. I think I'm drinking like 2 pints of water per meal.
Nice.
Largely just so I can actually swallow it. Right, we'll do the shopping off screen. Right, so... Oh. Talk. Be quiet and sit down, you little beasts. I once got angry at my son recently, and I told him to sit down and shut up. And then the thing that was kind of funny was the day after we were walking past, there's a lady near us who owns some horses, and she's got like weirdly like decorative cushions in the back of her car. And we realised that one of them reads, sit down and shut up. Which he spotted on the way home from when we, I had my little blowout at him when he was being somewhat, terrible to all... No, he was being very terrible to a lot of people. He was he'd lost his temper, and then he was just saying like literal, like no filter. just whatever was happening in his mind, and it was like, you can't say stuff about people like that. You just can't. Like, you can think it and feel it, but saying it, it's not helping you and it's not helping them. It's helping nobody. Like, if you've got a vent, you can vent to me at home, but in this situation, it's not fixing anything.
Sitting Saint is asking if you want to be spoiled on how to get Musashi.
I'm pretty sure, spoiler, don't believe in refrigerators. Dudumph. I'm sure it's there. I'm willing to listen, because, was it Grochek told us during one of the fights, reminded us to get Anri's swimsuit.
That's true.
But I'm sure I know it's in prompt you get him.
I've got a little story whilst we're dealing with that, by the way. Mm-hmm. So when I work for Royal Mail, I deliver mail. Shocker. Some of you already know that. So when we're leaving the office, we're all driving out up this one road that goes to a crossroads with a set of traffic lights. Okay. And on this particular day, I'm the first one out. And I get to the crossroads, and there's a bike waiting for us at the red light. And this bike is being particularly noisy. It's just revving its engine. It's going, mee, mee. Like this, over and over again.
Sorry to interrupt you,
We've got to wait quite a while.
This is apparently a castle.
Hey, dude, your castle sucks. Anyway, so yeah, this guy, this motorbike user is like just revving his engine over and over again, being a real pain in the backside for everybody. And I was kind of frustrated at this point. It had taken me quite a long time to get out of the office, and I was like, I had a pretty short temper myself. So what I did was I opened the door and just shouted at the bikies and just went, "Nye, nye, nye, nye," like that, really childish like. What I didn't realize was that there were 3 other Royal Mail vans behind me, and they all did it as well. No. So we got like a line of like 4 vans, and we're all there just going, "Nye, nye, 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 nye," like that. And the biker just turned around and went. He stopped doing it though. He stopped revving his engine, which is exactly what needed to happen. So I'm very happy that happened.
There's more chickens. So
yeah, what's going on in here?
I'm curious. So like everyone in prompt is apparently dense according to Boken. Where was the last place that we came across a load of people who seemed a bit simple?
It was where the zombies were, right?
Yeah, Shade
Church. Yeah.
Apparently there's nothing to see here. Door? What door? Oh, that door, it's nothing. Forget about it. Run along now.
Mm. Okay.
So, not suspicious. The thing that's annoying is if you want to talk to this one guy, you have to keep coming up and down the stairs. Great equipment, huh?
Really?
Don't ask what it does. I have no idea. Unlike the train driver at POW. So, sorry, Hun, can't talk. Everyone, snakes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sitting saying you'll be able to read the letter after doing a nickel coming up. A nickel?
Come on, John, you're the kings.
Mm.
Perfectly timed.
Oh, yeah. What brings you to prompt? Ancients? Dark Dragon? What is this nonsense? You're a spy, aren't you? Sent by our enemies to find our weaknesses. Answer me! Answer him, Gareth.
No.
You're lying. We know how to deal with spies. Guards! Toss him in prison.
Toss him like a salad.
Bye. Well, so, Gareth, what you need to do is you need to regurgitate the cigarettes that you have stored in your stomach.
Which aren't actually
and then
cigarettes.
Wait for the sequence with Liquid Snake where he tortures you, okay?
In my headcanon, Max learns Thieves' Cant in jail and can read the letter from Musashi, which allows you to recruit him. Okay, now I'm really lost. Hey, Grumps, what's up? Don't worry, I'll let you out.
Wait, is this literally the reason that Boken exists? Is to let you out of prison?
Grumps, I think I'm going to stop wandering and settle down. Maybe in Wall. See you later. So he's off to live with the mermaids.
That's literally the only reason he's in the game, is to let you out of prison. They were like, oh wait, how does he get out of prison later on? We'll create a character that he'll meet over the course of like several events. You'll think, who is this wandering character? What purpose does he have? He's there to inexplicably get lost in a dungeon and let you out.
There's someone in a room we can't talk to.
Has he got the key? No, he doesn't. How has he opened the bars?
King Kosoko, a message from those who left the ancients, the Tower of the Ancients. Alif and Torasu say Dark Soul seems unbeatable. They cannot hold out for long. And what are we doing behind this throne? Right. You're right, Gov.
Guys. Hey, we came familiar? You heard the report, I assume? The Tower of the Ancients is east of here. When I heard Dark Soul was there, I sent troops to stop him. He is trying to raise the Castle of the Ancients from beneath the sea. He must be stopped before he awakens Dark Dragon. Since my troops have failed, it's all up to you now, Grumps. Sorry about before, although he hasn't said anything.
Yeah, I like how he literally was like, everything's fine. So,
what?
The guy in the bed resting from his wounds is Kane, everyone's saying. Which makes sense. The thing is, always with him having the grey helmet in his armour and stuff, he sort of just blends into that bed, doesn't he? Right, it's time to see if we can read.
Let us read.
Guys.
Wrong house.
Guys. Yep. Guys. So, search. Words are carved into the wall. I am Musashi, the samurai. I've come to join the fight against evil. I await at the headquarters.
Sweet.
Headquarters were north. Because I don't think John's ever seen Musashi, have you?
I accidentally got him in the GBA version, but I haven't seen him.
Yeah.
So not in this anyway.
Not in the OG.
No.
So he's usually quite obvious to spot, being a big old samurai. That's Diane and Hans, or is this Musashi? That's Musashi. Sorry, I must have dozed off. Did I miss anything important? Nothing in that glorious armor.
That is pretty cool, yeah.
So
wait, in the list of things that are in this game, there are centaurs, there are elves, there are dwarves, and samurai.
Yeah. So
and fish people.
Chat. We have not done something this week, and now it's the time. It's time to play Stream's favourite game. What advice does Nova have for us this week? I'm going to give people in chat a moment to guess at the advice without Googling. I'll know that you're a dirty, filthy cheater. And I'm going to give you a 5-second countdown from now. John, have you got a quick thing?
Remember to check your stream settings before going live.
Yeah, okay. 3.
Actually, no, because the last time Nova actually had decent advice for us.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? He said, like, buy herbs for everyone.
Yeah, it was really good. Nova, remember to equip items to improve attack and defense. Right, we're going in. 3, 2, 1. Thick woods are tough to get through. Close your ranks and fight as a unit. Move cautiously against flying opponents. They move faster than your troops. Anything else? That's okay advice. It's okay. It's not as good. Last week was like shocking competence levels of.
Yeah.
Like.
I mean, is it going to be one of those things where like that is the terrain of the next battle?
Yeah.
Is that there's going to be lots of like high terrain?
Like chat, actual advice.
Then he's saying when Captain Cowardice feels like he's going to lose his stream, we'll get choppy. Then somehow he will emerge victorious.
Yeah, that's it. It's how I write it up.
Yeah, no, that's perfect.
Exactly how I wrote the script.
Yep.
There we go. So Musashi has his broken sword. Level 10, 52 HP, 58 SA8. Defense 42.
Wow.
So, I'm trying to remember who's got the movement ring. I think it might be Guntz. But, I think he's going in. Who do we think is getting kicked out?
More moments later.
Austin saying Henry should die.
Henry, to be honest.
Die. Cease to exist, please,
Yeah.
Henry.
But
I can get behind that, unfortunately.
Right.
Okay. That's our team.
Right. I'm sure that... Right. Did it actually do it? Find out in a second.
Yeah, there he is.
There he is, stood next to us. So the reason I knew Musashi existed in the base game is in the back of the Shining Force manual in the Mega Drive game, it told you the different classes that were available. And one of them is like Samurai, and the other one is Ninja.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Sweet,
you're right.
Sweet,
Sorry,
gentle, sleeping Kane. As I was going to say, with what John's saying about some of the games, like the way it levels up, Devil May Cry at times, like lots of people can play through the Devil May Cry game and just mash their way to victory. But then, like, when you learn about how to combo and roll and do stuff like that, you suddenly learn, like, there's such a massive depth to that game. And then later on, I think, for me, Devil May Cry 3, although it's most people view it as the best one. Sorry, we'll just skip the boring conversation. When Ken recovers his strength, you two can talk. Just be patient. There you go. But in Devil May Cry 3, everyone loved it because it was super, like, controls heavy for, like, learning how to do all the systems.
Good play.
Yeah, but for me, it was unenjoyable because you had to switch between the 4 combat styles constantly, keep switching through them.
I mean, there's something that... No, go on. Finish what you're saying.
I was going to do the Kane dialogue.
Mm-hmm.
But please, King Kasuko, let Grumps go to the Tower of the Ancients. Off you go, John. You're the king.
Rest, Kane. There will be time to talk later.
I owe Grumps a great deal. Please, let him go. Kane passes out.
I give in, Grumps. You have my permission to enter the Tower of the Ancients.
Good.
Yeah.
So, anyway, you were saying before I interrupted you to do the dialogue. And I was on about Devil May Cry and how, like, Devil May Cry 1 had, like, a decent...
Yeah. It's similar with Hades. Like, Hades has playstyles that you've got, like, you can do your normal primary weapon. There are abilities and other things that you can spec into. Like, it's very well-rounded. Like Austin said, like, it's like a fast-paced Souls-like game.
Yeah.
It obviously is from an isometric point of view rather than like a third-person point of view. In that respect, it is different, but for everything else, there are definitely similarities. You can spec into like different playstyles.
Yeah. The Tower of the Ancients is to the east. Hurry, while there's still time. Always time, mate. So, let's... Hang on. How do I get to... It's not that button. This button I want. Ching. So what do you reckon we get... how we get smushed here?
How you get smushed? I mean, how many of those units are flying units? Like
all of them.
They're
all flying.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris isn't promoted at the moment because I don't think Chris has made it to 10, or has she? Yeah, still 9.
Level 9, yeah.
Maybe the dream is after this fight. After this fight.
Also, Sinning Saint saying, like, you need to get your rings and equipment in order, but...
Yeah, it'll be fine. We'll bulldoze our way through like we have the rest of the game.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I always prefer to do that kind of stuff off-stream, if I'm honest.
Yeah, me too. It just seems like dead air otherwise, doesn't it?
I always feel
That's why I was like asking about games that people playing.
Yeah, also somebody noticed I made a bulldoze joke when what the boss on this map is the Minotaur.
Okay, yep.
One beefy boy.
Mm-hmm.
Mince beef, hopefully, by the time we're finished with him.
Yeah, I was good. Austin made the same point I was going to make. Is basically you can just send Low in by himself at this point.
Yeah, just
here he is, Mum Ra. Gonna show his off his attack.
Yeah. I mean,
gotta say these guys are quite aggressive, like more so than the last fight was.
I mean, do I just attack with Domingo?
Yeah, because I mean these Belial guys aren't that much, are they? I mean they don't deal that much.
I mean, he instead of hitting them, he more wafted gently onto. Be careful of those laser eyes.
Lazy eyes, yeah.
I'm assuming that's
Apple, thanks for watching us. I understand it's probably quite late for you, so thanks for watching and hanging around.
Those torch eyes are gonna treat you so bad.
Gareth might actually start the next stream in a banana hammock. We can hope. We can hope. Oh, Captain Krill also said that we'll get to Rasu soon.
Yeah,
and we can dump both Chris and Low.
Yeah, we get two characters. We get a mage and a healer.
Ah, okay. Cool.
In the meantime, let's just recklessly rush in. It's always worked out.
Good... Yeah.
It's worked so great for us so far.
Yeah, until everything started missing.
Yep. I'm trying to remember what the torch eyes do. So it's like really good having you. Oh, it's those two. Yeah, there's like the walking laser eyes. I thought it was the flying units. Because we end up... Are there not tons of those in the Chaos fight coming up? Kokichi fixing the mistakes by doubling.
Nice. Still no level up, though.
No. Meanwhile, on his flying Segway.
Oh, there we go. Belial attacking the character with the most defense. Good job there, mate.
Domingo, like... Sure. Okay. Is Domingo's defense basically turn him into the, the guy who's like, okay, meme? Okay.
You mean Rammus from League of Legends?
No. There's, like an African guy, and his meme is, it's like, they take him somewhere, it's like, a Kilimanjaro guide.
That's a cool sprite, by the way. Why have I never seen that before?
Because you've never played the original Shining Force.
Yeah, but why didn't... I'm gonna... Alex should have reused that sprite. That's a cool sprite.
Is that your demand currently?
Yes. And he'd be foolish to ignore it.
Let's see how much damage I can do again. It'll be 1. It's Domingo do 1. But yeah, there's a guy...
so this battle kills speed runs frequently.
Yeah.
How so? How so, Sunny Saint? Is it just like really bad? Is it just because it's so slow?
It's just grindy. Try D-Soul next time on one of those non-robots. I was gonna say, I read that initially as robots, I was like, but robots don't have souls.
That's one of the things I like about Phantasy Star, by the way. So the way Phantasy Star works is that when you're on the planets and stuff, there's a bunch of like fantasy era stuff that's like what is here. But there's also lots of sci-fi stuff, and you fight against robots quite often. And there are spells just for androids and non-androids.
Yeah. I thought John was about to say that, and it was a great preparation for our future when we have to deal with Skynet.
I mean, it could be. You do need to be careful.
Yeah. I mean,
I like the first chance that we get to use Masashi, and it's on a map where like his movement is absolutely killing him.
I mean, he's not the only one.
No, I get that, but still, it's pretty funny that like, hey, you get this new character. He's amazing. Put him straight in, and he's just like, hang on, guys. This armor's heavy. Come on, just give me a minute.
Look, I'm taking my union-induced cigarette break. Just bear with me a moment. I mean, Low's getting ever closer to killing another man, so...
Yep. He cannot and will not be stopped.
Yeah. He's got the taste for blood, and he's slowly finding his next victim.
So, Cynic's saying that the torch eyes are what kills the runs.
Yeah.
And bad RNG on the evil ring. You need it to not smoke in this battle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Talking about bad RNG, Kikichi
Smoking is bad for you.
Yeah. Kikichi getting critted by the Durahan.
Why is he dead now?
No, he's still alive.
He's still there. Yeah.
But he got hit from full health to 4. Was that an increase of 10? Or is it he's gone to level 10?
He's level 10 now.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. What do you mean, thank God? An increase of 10 would be amazing.
It would be, but also a bit nuts. Like, a little bit, even for this game, maybe a little bit too nutty.
Eh. I was expecting that to do more, if I'm being honest.
I was hoping so, but then again, it's not using the Alex Harmon principle of, like, all the spells do the damage, and it's just, like, range and AoE.
Magic for everybody!
Pew, 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 lasers and all that.
Yes.
Hopefully Domingo kills this guy and we move on with our lives.
I don't think he is.
Nope. I'm trying not to use all the
his
MP.
power level was too low.
And yet
the Dragon Ball Z vernacular.
The jet flexing that it's strong enough to be the only unit we've come across so far to do more than one damage.
One damage in an attack.
Yeah. Spells don't count.
Nope.
Hips don't lie.
So, Cynic's saying that the speedrun of Shining Force is kind of amazing. There's some really interesting things that happen, and the game doesn't break like Shining Force 2 on it.
So, what's the game-breaking stuff for 2 versus 1? I'm kind of curious.
Well, I mean, I've seen videos that you can like jump across the, you know, in the Grand Seal area, you can jump across the river to where
but it doesn't work.
Does it not work?
No.
Does it just not...
I knew exactly the clip you were gonna tell me. It doesn't work because the other side of the door's still blocked. Because there was a whole thing where some speedrunners were like, maybe this.
Yeah, maybe they can clip through it. Did you see the speed run of Metal Gear Solid that happened recently?
Yes, where the girl, the lady,
she goes up the stairs near the end of the game,
and she got shot through a door.
Yeah, that was cool.
And then they discovered it. You can replicate it. It wasn't just like a random.
No, it's totally a thing now.
Yeah,
that's cool when stuff like that happens. Like some random person is just like, oh, I just found this thing, and then it actually turns out to be a proper thing, and then everyone then jumps back onto that game because they're like, oh, I can get a world record now. I'm back in it, you know.
Apparently, someone was saying that using that glitch, it took someone nearly like a day to almost break the speedrun record. I think the hard part is finding the right area to get like shot through. Apparently.
Okay.
And it's like making sure the AI does it for you, although it skips out like an absolutely massive section.
Yeah, I think it said it saves you like 10 minutes, something crazy like that.
I know one of the people said he'd done a run, but because he'd not recorded it, it wouldn't have counted. Let's kill off the one at the top.
I mean, yeah, okay. Okay, mate. Pitches or it didn't happen.
Yeah,
you know?
That's basically the rules of speedrunning.
Yep.
Yeah.
Also saying that the Shining Force 2 uses an out-of-bounds error to instantly attack a lot of bosses.
Yeah.
Okay. And there's a movement glitch in 2 to position characters in extra space. I've seen that. I never learned how to do it because it just didn't.
You can only do it in a certain direction, I believe, though. I think you can only go down and right, I want to say. Could be wrong.
There's even a guaranteed double attack.
Yeah.
Which seems a bit broken. But hey, yeah,
well,
you gotta do what you gotta do to get them extra seconds, haven't you? So.
Well, isn't there not a way in Shining Force 1 to make it so that you can skip getting low, Ken, and Tau, and you can just send Axe on his own to the site, the ruin site?
Yeah?
Discovered the Doomblade.
Doomblade.
Sounds cheerful. So Austin saying, I did it once on accident. Which one was the accident? Or are we just referencing that guy who was like, oh yeah, or that streamer who she discovered just like glitched through that wall?
I think Austin's probably talking about Shining Force 2.
Yeah.
One of the things Sensei was talking about, you know, the guaranteed double attack.
Yeah.
Uh,
Guns. Double knee press them to death. The only people who can use Doomblades are grunts and the birds, so not much use. Does it not even have like? I'm assuming you get the Doomblade if you weren't good enough. What level did Tao promote? How far is she from Blaze 4? Not a clue. We'd have promote. I think we did it in our huge bout of level, like just doing level
mass
10
promotion.
Yeah, we did a big like just level 10. That's good enough for me. Partly because me and John like to see the world burn.
Yep.
As the users of
Agreed.
Blaze 4. That's how that works, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So there we go.
So Austin was talking about the landing spaces.
All right.
You know, the ability
Yeah.
to move an extra space.
Yeah.
Saying that you can skip Ken, Lo, and Tao, and Hands if you have someone block the guards at the beginning. I've done it. It's fun. Okay, there you go.
Yeah. I was going to say, I'm sure I saw someone do it, and they were like, oh, it just makes the speed run so much faster because you don't need them, and you just go off and do those couple of the first 2 or 3 battles on your own or something.
Yeah, and Max can obviously level up a lot quicker by doing that.
Yeah. I'm sort of... Masashi's just going to be like, I'm here for you guys, waving his katana in the air in support.
Yay! You can do it! You can do it!
Max and Gong's great adventure. They didn't even get Gong. They ignored the skipping and getting Gong. They just literally did the fight. I think they did the first 3 fights with just him. Who was it? Xylo. And I just moved him like an absolute tool.
That sounds about right.
Is he gonna get...
No.
No.
He lived.
That was nearly as much as the crit attack, though. But Chris, sweet, gentle Chris, can come in there, give him a tickle with the magic wand.
It's crazy.
How do you feel? We were talking about Chris's sprite before, and you were on about the remake that someone did. Chris's sprite, because someone else who watches our YouTube videos called Silver Knight, she commented that she's playing through Return of Dark Dragon, the DS version, or Game Boy Advance version, and Chris's sprite looks more like an elven girl in there. Max, chosen one, Musashi.
Let me have a look.
You checking out the sprite for it?
I am, yeah.
He looks less like a deformed goat than more magic-y elf girl. Dun, dun. Have you found it yet?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's definitely, she's an elf. There's no, like, you know, furriness about her. She's just an elf.
And also her nose doesn't look like it's been broken in 3 places.
I mean, there is that, yeah. So with this mobile game, do you think that they would keep like the GBA version or the?
I've already sent an image in the Discord. If you remember, I put the
No. That's why I said it.
All right, I
forget things. Fish brain, remember?
I edited it with no, you know, like the zoom in meme, because she's still got this. She's got this version's face, and I was like, "Dumph, dumph, no."
I mean, so we were talking about like VTubers earlier on our Discord. Oh, here we go. This should be interesting.
Wait, so Bunsen burner. We've been attacked with a Bunsen burner.
Okay, that hurt. But yeah, we were talking about like VTubers earlier on, and I'm not sure how people feel about VTubers in particular, but for me they're kind of weird. I've been looking at on Twitch. I've been looking at the retro section quite a lot, trying to find like anyone playing some awesome like RPGs for me to watch. And everyone, I've seen a lot more VTubers recently than I ever have before, and it's wow, stunning one attack. That's very good. And they're always using the same like free Steam like software to make these really rubbishy looking VTuber characters, and I don't know. I get that some people don't want to show their faces on stream and stuff. I mean, that's their choice. But if they're gonna do that, I'd much rather they either get like the decent software or they just don't bother and just have their voice instead. I don't know. I
think also that apparently some of like the really good software is pretty pricey for it.
Oh yeah, of course it would be. Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. But it's very distracting from the thing that like I'm not there to see whether or not they can what their furry wolf looks like. I'm there to watch them play a video game, which in itself has issues.
The best attack. Do that and it kills everyone off closer. This one takes off like more of the pressure.
Yeah.
The other one, the other one got more people.
Sitting saying that the torch eyes do 18 to 22 damage regardless of defense. They can double attack. So yes, destroying that torch eye before it can attack again seems like a very good idea.
Yeah. Meanwhile, just charging Gunt straight in.
Austin also saying that I think VTubing is pretty neat. Anything that gives folks more confidence to create content is a good thing to me. I get that. I don't know. It's just distracting for me. I'm not a fan.
Only 20 amateur. Yeah. I mean, it depends. Some people find just like us as floating heads irritating.
What? Irritating?
Yeah.
I can see why people would find me irritating. Yeah, definitely.
Yet didn't go to kill Grumps.
Oh yeah.
Guts. That Waven could have totally killed us.
Damn.
Right.
What has Pele got?
He's got that.
There we go. He has got that.
Like, I can get behind that, and a lot of it's down to preferences. I was saying to John before we started streaming that randomly I've had VTubing software aimed at me recently, and I don't know how it's come to this. Maybe it's them telling me that I need to sort this out.
Sort yourself out, otherwise you too will be a VTuber.
This works, right? Arthur having bolt.
Yeah. Is that it? Have we won?
No, there's still the other people to kill. But we're trying to sort of get Grumps.
I thought he was the boss the boss guy. So. Also, you need Grumps to have a turn and then run away. Or better yet, put Xylo in front of Grumps.
Yep. I thought he still
then
had.
He can't be attacked, right? Because the torch eye is a close range attack, right?
Yeah. Or maybe. Maybe an octopus in a carrier bag wins the fight for us. Like it has done so many times before.
Yeah, I'm shocked by how good Domingo is, actually. Captain Krill saying Arthur MVP. I get what you're saying, but some of that is just down to the fact that he's holding the ring of power.
Yeah.
The one ring to rule them all.
I mean, he does have the power ring, and we gave him that early on. But yeah. I feel like it's just like giving him that push, like when we did the Shining Force 2 tier list, and we were like certain characters, if you're just willing to give them that item. The one that really upsets me is we could have had a higher level Arthur than what we do already.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't do it again.
I don't think you need to, do you? To finish him off?
I probably would have. Yeah. And as Captain Krill put, having the power ring on actually makes his spells more dangerous as well.
Yeah.
There we
Yeah,
go.
you're probably right.
Now,
That seemed pretty good.
onto the
Bathroom
Tower of the
very nice.
Ages.